Good morning, good morning, good morning. The next day, I was so curious to see how it was. So I could not wait to go upstairs and look for myself. And I must say the bubbles are gone, so that's perfectly fine. I must say I'm pretty impressed how it looks. And yes, it has still the curves, of course, the folds, I mean. It has, but does it make it worse? I don't think so. I really like it actually, how it turns out. And maybe there is a way to avoid this, but well, for now it was my first try and I really like how it turns out. It's handwork, guys, so it's not a book that I bought in a store or anything like that, but I really like how this turns out. So the next thing that I was thinking, because it's a really thick one, what do we want on the spine? By the way, the noises you will hear on the background, that's my chica who is playing with her toys. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the next thing that I need to do is of course the binding, which I am gonna short this a little shorter, but I'm still gonna use this one. Do it needs a closure? Actually, it screams like one, but on the other hand, I think when this is all in, it's not bulky at all, so not at all. So yeah, I don't think it needs a closure. What do you say? What do you say we just keep it as it is with non-closure? It's not needed because I have plenty of space. Plenty. It will not be thick at all, so I don't think it's needed. You always can add a closure, but I don't think it's needed. I only think it's needed if your album is too bulky, but I made sure that it's not. So I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't want to ruin everything with something here on the front. And now I'm gonna search for some materials if I want something to give this just a little bit more. Now I do have, you can give this more look on it. Oh, wait just a second, I need to film this. Okay, had to do that. Alright, so we can give this an extra touch to it if you have anything like, well, for example, I have this right in front of me. For example, something like this, some metallic piece. I believe I do have other colors, because this is rose gold. I believe I do have other materials for that too. Let me check that out. Yep, here it is. I do have Inca gold. Oh my god, that's so long ago that I used it. But if you put some water in and you're going to use your finger or your brush, you can leave such elements to it. Any color you like, any color you have, I don't know. You don't have to buy these, by the way. If you don't have these, that's perfectly fine too. If you're bang to say. I do have a eyeshadow palette downstairs. I forgot to bring it upstairs. What I want to try, because I always want to give you the advice that you don't need to buy expensive stuff. You can, of course, there are beautiful stuff to use. But I always like to try the cheap way too, for those who does not have the ability to buy such things like this, or the Inca Gold or something like that. So I have a palette, an eyeshadow palette that was really cheap, and I wanted to give that a try too. So, but I'm gonna grab that as soon as I'm gonna get downstairs, and I think that will be in just a second. In the meantime, I am gonna search what I want more for decoration on here. In the meantime, I'm gonna check also if I would like some images on the front still. Like I told you yesterday, of course, I like something like this in the front, or perhaps a moon or something. I really like to check out all my images. Do I need some flowers? I don't think that I want the flowers outside, because we already have. I don't think it matches the front. But anyway, I'm just gonna search for things, and I'm just gonna see which items that I like on top. I thought we had some moons also, but I think those are smaller. But let me check that out, and then I'll come back to you. Perhaps we can use, here I have a moon. Also, here we have another one, a moon. Oh, here is a half moon. I like that too. So yeah, you can just check it out what you want and just play with it. But I really think that I'm gonna use not the flower, but I think I like the night butterfly in front, and then perhaps something like this, but this one is smaller. Alright, do I have one that has the same size? Well, I'm gonna search for that. I bet it has been, and otherwise I can always cut one myself. But for now, I'm just gonna search what I like the most. Oh, and we do have the word Eclipse. Oh, wait just a second. I do like the word Eclipse on here, and I saw a method on YouTube how to give this a nice extra touch, as same as this one right here. You can do this with a glue gun, or with another glue or something 3D dimensional. But I think a hot glue will do perfectly. So I'm gonna try that out too. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna try it out, guys. I'm just in the tryout mood. Alright, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm still on the the tryout thing, what I want on front. I also cut out ZOJU Design just out of, I think I like that on the back, just out of respect of the brand. And oh, I think I lost my moons, but I did saw somewhere the Eclipse is something with the moons. I am not an expert in that, but I thought they needed to be the same ones. So what I had in mind was if I cut out, and I think this is a 1.5 inch round one, but you can use anything. You can use a round piece or something that you have in your house to make a nice circle. And then if you make another one, then you can make, of course, a nice moon out of this. And if you want to make two, then you just stick two on each other, click them so they don't move. And I think I can use, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use my scissor I'm just gonna cut more along that pencil line. Here we go. These can go out. So now I have this. Yep. And I want another one that is even a little bit smaller for the last one. Here we go. Again, place two on each other so you have right away two, or you even can put more on each other. But to give you just the impression how I am gonna cut these. Yeah. There we go. And then these will come out in the outside. Yes, that's what I like. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now this is black on black, but just gonna see how this fits. Fits perfectly. Could have been perhaps better if I used the 1 inch. Perhaps. But this will work too. Put these nice to each other. It will work, but it's tight. So I'm gonna make a set of the smaller ones also, just to see how that goes. So I'm gonna grab again some leftover papers, and I'm just gonna cut a few out of these with this size. Okay, and then I'll come back to you as I am done playing around. I'm gonna do right away a few more, just because I don't have any purpose for the rest of this paper. Alright, so I'm gonna do exactly the same as I did with those, and then I think this size, well, I'm just gonna see if that's a big difference. Alright, and then I'll come back to you and see what size that I choose. Okay, what do you think? I think that the 1 inch fits better. I don't have to throw these away, I can use them inside the album somewhere. Now, do you want this in a bow or something like this? I really like this. Yep, I really do. Or you can leave it straight, but I really like it that way. And then this on the bottom. Yep, I think I'm gonna use that. Really like that. Now, to give this just a little more dimensional, I am gonna cut a few more layers of those, and I'm gonna glue these together. Or you also can, if you have, and I do have some cheaper chipboard left. It's a bit thinner, but I also can glue these down and then cut these out. So that's a possibility too. I think I'm going to do that to give it a little more dimensional. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that same thing with this one or something like that. But first of all, I'm going to do with that. Okay guys, I am going to first try out on the name that I like to add on the back, just for a tryout to see how this goes. I placed a little plastic bag on the bottom, so wherever I'm gonna put this on, I could have done it right on top and then put some black paint on it, but I wanted to have a first try. So I'm gonna zoom in. Let's see, that's out. this is in. Let me give this a nice close look. Alright, now I do have something to hold it down. I do have my hot glue, and let's see how this goes. I have no clue what I'm doing. I think you also can do this with yeah, I know there are some stuff, that 3D stuff, something like that, but I'm just gonna see how this goes, guys. Let's try it out. So I'm gonna start. Oh, there comes right away something out, but alright, I have no clue if I need to do this on one piece or something like that. Perhaps that's better, I don't know. So I'm just gonna start right here too. Nope, I'm not. I'm just gonna start right there. I'm gonna try to be as even as possible. Gently squeezing, and when I'm at the end, and it will get loose when it's dry, of course, but I do not have any patience. You know that. Alright, that went not too bad. Now let's see if because now I need to start. Well, let me start right here. And then at the end I'm here. That's better. Okay. There is something dimensional on it, so that's not that bad at all. Now I am wondering how in the world I am going to do the bottom piece, but let me first give it a try on the thicker letters. Alright, that went not that bad at all. Okay. Oh wow, that's not bad at all, I think. Okay, cool. Let's continuing. And I think the more you do this, the more confidence you have. Something like that. But okay. This and the little threads that are off, that you can cut off, of course. Well, it's not bad, but how do I do the small pieces? The word design. I never think that you will see that. Perhaps I'm only going to do ZOJU. I think that is possible. The word design, you will never ever can get that. Perhaps with, wait just a minute, perhaps then I need, shall it go with our glitter glue, or shall we do that with this one? This is brilliant. I have no clue. Let me first grab that middle piece. Alright, let's open this up. Hey, where's my needle? My needle is right here. Give it a try, guys. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just 1, 2. Yep. Now it's open. And this is open too. Alright, now again, hold this down. And I'm just gonna try this out. Just gonna follow the lines. And perhaps when this is dry, I need to do it again. Who knows? But for now, it worked actually not that bad. So I'm gonna let this dry a few hours, and then I'll come back to you how it is looking. Alright, so far it went not that bad. So I'm gonna put this away, and I'm gonna grab my other one, which I also like to give it some dimensional. Alright, so same thing. You don't have to watch every single piece, and my dog is barking, so perhaps someone is at the door. So I'll be back to you in just a second. Okay guys, so when this is dry, I'm gonna grab some black paint or black gesso or whatever you have in your house. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna paint it. Take a small brush and go on every corner. Now I was worrying a bit because normally if I make a kit and everything is inside, well, these kind of a mixed media thing, then of course I cannot add anything in it, but I always give you opportunities to make it as cheap as possible, or you can use any material that you have in your house, or maybe you know somebody, perhaps your neighbor has a little black paint, or even in cheap stores I have very, very little bottles of black paint, so it does not have to be expensive. Really, it does not have to be expensive. Just grab what you have. Now for me, I still had some black gesso because I could not find my acrylic paint, so I just used that. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and perhaps I'm gonna add another layer on it, but now I really see that the hot glue really went well. It's not perfect, but yeah, I really like how this turns out. Now my moons, I also gonna paint those just like that, so all the edges are nicely black too before I'm gonna add these on the album. So everything is nice black, so I don't have any chipboard pieces left. Alright. Yep, let's do that. In the meantime, my puppy nicely sleeps. So I'm gonna take my time for doing this. But as soon as it awakes, I need to take her out, of course, for a pee. Now making her, how do you call that, potty ready. I think I'm halfway. The toilet that I made works perfectly well. She really pees on that every single time when she's out. The poop is not. She is, but she is doing that outside too. So that's good for me too. But not on the place that I want it. So I'm gonna train her to do that too. And I hope the weather is getting better real soon. So I'm gonna take them out on a leash, both of them, so she also can learn to poop and pee on other places, because we noticed a few times when we go out and I took her on a piece of grass, she just don't do anything. And I don't know, it's because she is not used to do potty on a different spot than on her toilet, but I guess puppies can't keep their pee that long up, so I'm not sure, or she is too occupied to do it at that time. But alright, so it still needs to be trained, still working on that. But hey, she is, how old is she now? 13 weeks, I think. Yep. I think this Sunday she will be 14 weeks. Ooh, that means it's time to do another photo shoot. Okay, what kind of background do I like then? Alright, so I painted this twice. I'll let this dry. And yeah, we'll see how that looks. Now this one, I want to wait for that because I don't know if the glue on this part is dry and I don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna let that dry for a longer time. Alright, but for now this is done. And alright, so let's see. Oops, oops. Oh no. Oh. By the way, what I did with this one was also just a little edge with the glue. I don't have any clue what exactly I want to do with that, but I just did. So now I'm just gonna paint it a little bit black, just to give edges a little more, but we'll see how this will turn out. I don't like the black and the white edges, so I first added some of the glue, the art glitter glue, just the little edges in between here too. Perhaps I'm gonna add some shine on there too, who knows. But for now I'm just gonna paint the edges so I have no white edges at all. Doesn't need much, as you can see. Just still have my leftover from a brush. Alright, this looks way better. Yeah, this looks better. Alright, now I'm done with that too. Alright, so we'll see how this all turns out. But I really like it. I really like how this turns out. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I still can cut a little of those little edges that sticks out. Not much, but alright. Okay, nice. I was just testing it out with some eyeshadow, and I do have a nice pearl one that gives you this look. I do have a little goldish one, and I also have a rose gold one. Those three are the best shimmery parts. I even have this color, for example. Oh wow, that also gives a nice effect. So just to test this out, see, it does work. It does. Now let me see how good it will stay on. Just using a clean finger. Oh, it does not come that good off. It will be a little, of course, but not that much. I still have all black on, but yeah, so I can't say that it will work. I think if you use this one, then it also will be see, this also come off, but not as much as the eyeshadow. But it will work. It definitely will work. As you can see, it does the trick. I think with the thing that we had in mind. For example, right here, this little piece right here. If I would like, see, it does the trick. It really does. See that? And I think as many things that you wanted to do this, there will be more and more consistency on it. Yeah. Eyeshadow versus metallic. Here we go. See, yeah, I must say that the eyeshadow shall need a concealer afterwards, but once you add it on, it gives a nice shimmery. See that? It shines nicely, but this one is of course better, and it does not need any concealants afterwards, but it works. And to give it a try, I'm just gonna grab my ZOJU, and I'm first going to add, which color do I like? Yeah, I really like this one. Ooh, oh wow. Oh, that's nice. Even the, oh, look at that. See, but where my finger is leaning on, it will come off. So if I would grab my hairspray, then I could spray it on, and then it will stay on. Oh wow, but guys, this looks actually pretty nice. Look at that. Not that bad at all, is it? Nope, it isn't. Alright, so now this I did with eyeshadow. And yeah, I can conceal this with yeah, I think, yeah, I did use hairspray once before. If you don't have a concealer like, yeah, what can we use? We also can use this as a concealer, glossy accents, but it is possible. If you do some hairspray on it, then it will conceal your eyeshadow too. See, because now if I put my fingers on it, it will come off a little bit. Not that bad, it's still on it, but it will be a little. Alright, so, but that's a possibility. Okay guys, that is a possibility. Now which color I'm going to use? I don't know, not this one. I do like a gold one. What's this? I also have something. What's this? I think this is glitter. Oh, this is just glitter. Oh, I really need to go with my Inca Gold. I do like the gold one. Okay, let's see. Let's try this out. So this is a really old one, so it's really hard, as you can hear. But never throw it away. You can use it. And just put some water on, and I just love doing it with my fingers. It's not that easy with long nails, I know. But it will be. It needs something more. It needs something more. Alright. And in the past I hear you say that if you put something in here, it will be moister again. But I does not feel that. It was not working for me anyway. So I'm just working with this one. See how much come off. Still works. It still works. Alright. Oh yeah, now it's a little moister again. But it's pretty hard, but let me just check that out. No, it's really too hard. It's too... I don't think this will work on here. Well, it does, but it is not that much that I like. Well, oh, by the way, oh, nothing having been said, it worked. Yep, it worked with the gold one. See? Yep, cool. Alright, so I will put this in here just in case it might be a little bit moister again. No clue. We'll see. I'm gonna put this in here and see how it will end up. Anyway, so you have options. You have several options to apply that on your book. You even can use, some of you guys do have metal paint. Just add a little on your brush, just a very, very little one, little bit, and then you just can apply that on something like this. Alright, guys. Going further. Let's check it out. Alright, by the way, we just had lunch, and when I was going upstairs, I had no idea that my puppy wanted to go with me again, but she wanted, so she's here with me again, and we just ate our lunch, and now she's already taking a nap. Very good dog, so nice. Alright, so let's check it out. What's next? Okay, last thing what I tried was put some art glitter glue on top, and then I used these glitters, and these are from Fire Opal, no, from Elizabeth Craft Designs, I have no idea. Silk Microsoft glitters. I bought these I think a few years back on a craft fair in Tilburg, and I saw that I had it right here in my basket and I wanted to try it. So wow, look at this, so cool. Love it. Oh, I see that the word design goes further under here. Well, I will leave it like this. It's okay. Yep, it's okay. So yeah, lots and lots of possibilities to play with. Alright, so I am gonna play a bit more with these, just to see how it all ends. I'm going to play with this one and with the moons. And this one still needs to dry. I did use the glossy accents on this one to give it a little bit more flair, but it still needs to dry, as you can see. So yeah, lots to play with. And I think I'm going to use exactly the same as this one. I really like it. So that's the first step. I'm just going to add exactly the same things as I did on that one. And then I think on these two, so it has a nice shiny shimmery thing. Alright, so I'll be back. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad at all. Alright, I did one little mistake right here with my pin set, but for the rest, not that bad. Alright, definitely gonna use that. Let this dry and up to the next part. Okay, well, that is drying. I'm gonna start with the inside first. So first of all, we have 8. 3. Do we have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we have 7 pages. We have 7 pages, and each we have 1/2 inch hinge. So this, like I said, we are going to use, but I'm going to cut this a little shorter. Just a little, because this was exactly the good size, but I want this, well, let's cut 1/8 off for that. Here we go. Yes, that's way better, I think. Let's grab it back. Yeah, that's way better. Now I have that a little off. Okay, cool. Next, oh, I think I still can use this. I have no idea if this is to be seen, so for just in case, I am gonna make it black, just in case, and I think you will see it, so I don't have to cover up once more, because this is nice too. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna use an extra sheet so it's easier to attach all of it. So I want to attach this piece of paper. Ooh, I think, oh yeah, that's cool. It will fit. That's cool. Well, I can use this side, but it does not have any purpose because this is going to be in the spine, so it does not matter on which side you are. Well, let's do it on that side. Alright, now you will see that I could make it a little shorter, but it's no purpose, so I'm just gonna leave it like this because my pages are the same as this one and the same as this one, so that's fine. Okay, so let me wait just a minute. So this is going to be in the spine, and there I'm going to add my pages on this side. But for the journals, I want to add some of that, of this one, elastic. Is it not better than that I do it first? Let me think. No, I think it's not. I think it's better to do that afterwards, so it's all around it. But that means that my elastic is on this piece, which comes on the spine, and I think it's good. But wouldn't it not be better to put it under here? But then this cracks if you put it too tight. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this under here. Yeah. Join my walkthrough. No, join my follow along videos. Alright. Yeah. Open this up and put some glue on. Here we go. I'm just gonna eyeball it in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect, guys. Alright. There we go. But straight it has to be, of course. Yep. Okay. Burnish it down. And then after this we're going to measure where our pages are going to be. And the first ones are going to be right on this edge. So to see that edge, I'm going to use my bone folder a bit to see where it is. Here we go. Done. Alright, so for those who does not know what I'm going to do, so this is going to be attached in here, right here, guys. So this is lifting up after we are done. Alright. Okay, so lift it up one more time. See exactly where this is starting. You also can fold it a bit, not too much, just a bit to see it even better. See? I want to see. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, so I'm just going to start with page 1. And page 1 is right at this edge right here on the edge. Okay, that's page 1. Let's attach that. Now you can use double-sided tape extra with it. But if you have a good glue where you have good twist in, then you don't have to. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I believe in my glue. Here we go. Yeah. Attach page 1. Nicely, exactly on the same, and you still can use this to eyeball it if you are straight, but you can lift it up to see that you are straight with this one right here. Okay, that's 1. I'm gonna lift this up, not quite to the left, but just till here. Now normally I would use an extra hinge on here, but I only do that on thicker pages. And these are not that thick, so it's not needed. Okay. Now, of course, this needs to dry a bit better than I just did, but it will be. Alright, that's 1, guys. Now, I like to, I like to add the last one and then on the other side with a hinge. So just fold your hinge on the other side and then just add it also on here. Alright. Put some glue on. Here we go. Same thing. Nicely on that edge. I'll lift this up. Oop, I moved too much. I moved too much. I moved too much. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Now I see that this is nice, and because you need every millimeter, guys. You need it. You need every millimeter because we have 7 pages and only a 3.5 inch spine to add it on. So you need it. Alright. Here we go. Nice. Page 1 and 4, 1 and 7 is a fact. Then we're continuing with every one, and I'm just going to see. So now I have 5 pages left, and that should be fitting. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, Wait just a sec. Yeah, and this is one. 1, 2. Yeah. This is 1. Yep. And then the next one. Yep. Yeah, I always like to check double. Otherwise I don't believe myself. And then we have this one. Yeah. And then the last one. Yeah, of course. Of course. Alright. So, like a waterfall, I'm gonna attach the next one. Same thing, and then nicely just on top or just against the edge. Spread my glue so it's everywhere, I don't miss any spots. Alright, so here is the end of the first hinge. So now I'm just gonna cover up just a little, just so my last end of this hinge is now just under this page. If that makes sense to you. I do my best. Oh my gosh, she's sleeping such nicely. Oh my gosh, it really is a little fox. Oh, I'm in love with that girl. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Next one. Which one was that? I mixed it all up, I think. I really messed it all up. Okay, what was the next one? I don't believe it was that one. It was this one. Yes, this one it was. So, someone needed to work really hard. Alright, in the meantime, I would like to give just a little second that I do call every day with my mom. As you know, my mom has corona. She's not that ill to go to the hospital, so I'm very happy with that. Normally I would not call every day, but now obviously I would. I do call every day. But it's going on and off. The one day she feels really well and she can do everything in the house, and the other day she cannot. She is feeling like a very bad flu, but to eat something is very difficult because the taste is gone. But I'm still happy that she is not that ill to go to the hospital. So she and my stepdad are still nicely in quarantine. Gosh. And so that's that's good in a way. Yeah, so far it went pretty nice. Alright, now I would love to do this on here, but I don't know if this is getting too much to each other. So I am gonna see for one that will not. That is this one. So I think, and this one also does not go interfere too much. So I'm gonna start with this one first. Alright, so that's why and just keep changing the order of the pages, just in the order that I think is good. So I have no idea, because the journals, the notebooks have to go inside too. So yeah. It is a little tricky, but we can make it. Alright, next one, just a little over that first hinge, and then you are perfectly straight and your hinge is gone. Lift it a bit up and burnish it down. Here we go. Yeah. Oh wow, this one does not bend at all. Well, just a little. Alright. Cool. Okay, now the next one. That is this one. And then I have this one. Yep. Let's use now this one. Okay, cool. In the meantime, right now on my YouTube channel is the first video on Chica, and I want to say just a little about all the nice comments that I got. Oh my goodness, it's overwhelming me how many of you are giving me so much nice comments about her, and also that I need to take my time with her and not to worry anything for being not having this project ready or something like that, or another project, or yeah, that's, yeah, sometimes I do worry, oh, I do not have anything because I haven't time to carve, then yeah. And I know I do not need to worry that, but yeah, that's just in my little mind that I need to. Alright, so now this is the last one. As you can see, we have a nice space between this and that, and this one fits absolutely perfect in between. Alright, now the only thing is, why do I have this left then? I do not calculate that perfectly. Why? I did not. I thought I did, and I thought I was calculating it perfectly. Oh yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought I had 8 pages. Why? I do have 7. That's my mistake. That's actually not a good mistake. Well, perhaps I can make another page because I do have some left. Yeah, that can happen with me. I know. I think I'm just gonna make another page. That was not calculated, but I don't want a 1-inch open gap. That looks not nice. So I had a little miscalculation. So I should have started with a 1/4, staying away from the spine. Bad me. Well, sorry. I really thought I had 8 pages. Oh, you don't. You don't have 8 pages. Dumb me. Well, like I said, nothing is what not can be fixed. Because this really looks not nice, of course, with everything in it, and then a 1-inch gap. That looks not nice at all. Nope, it is not. But this will go in your album. Cool. Now we finally can flip in here. Be aware that this one was the last one, so the glue needs to be dry, but I like it. Yes, I do. do like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna make another page that goes in here, and that means that we can alright, so we have 4 journals, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 half-inch openings, and we have 4 notebooks, so you can add these wherever you want. So I think it would be nice to add them on a spot where it's not too bulky. Like this is a nice spot, and yeah, you can add these wherever you like. This one is a little bulky, so I would not recommend right here, but this is a good spot. And I'm gonna add, of course, 1 extra page. Yay, an extra page, cool. And then when that is ready, I can add my elastic on it. And when that is ready, we can add the 4 journals that goes with it. Alright, so this is a green one. This is this one right here. Something like that. Does not have to be perfect spot. I think I want to leave these 2 spots open. And then we have a green one right here too. And then maybe here. Alright, that would be a nice settlement. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, nice. This looks amazing. So cool. Alright, so we're continuing with making a nice extra page. And we just keep it nice and flat, nothing fancy or anything. Yeah, cool. Cool. Love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Alright guys, so let's make another page. Okay guys, what shall we do on this page? Blah 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 blah. I think I'm just gonna make it simple. Make it simple. And I do love the extra space for photos. I think we do have enough pockets. Because this is a double functional album. It's a diary jungle. A diary jungle. All right. A diary. Yeah, you have with the notebooks. You can add. You can take them off. You can add anything in there what you want. All the pockets, all the things that you want to add in here. But also I would love, because in the notebooks you can add pictures on there, but I don't feel like doing that. So I do like adding some photo frame. Yeah, photo frame pages on it, just because it's easy to use and it's functional. I do love functional pages. Who doesn't? And since I glue these on the left side, it's nice flippable. Alright, so I'm gonna make another one. Yep, I'm gonna make another one just because it can. There are a few of these pages in this album and I love them so much that I want to add a few more. And it's not that I would not love to see anything else in this album, but I think we have quite a lot already, and because of the amount of papers that we have left, and because we still need some for the inside cover, I want to use as less paper possible. Alright, as you know me, I just love using less is more. Alright, so I'm just gonna line this up. And I'm just gonna let this fall down. Okay, so now we have 2 full pages. Yabbity-dabbity-dabbity-doo. Quick and simple. Alright, now definitely on the inside I will use it with the white, and the outside I will leave it for now and see what I have left. So first of all, I'm gonna play with my leftover pieces. Alright, so, and as I play, I just really will not think about too much. Just go with the flow, just grab your things and glue it on. So I'm gonna start with this on the left side up here, and from here on it will go. Yeah, of course it will go. It will go! Just use some stuff. Use it, glue it on. Oh, now before I would definitely want to make a few tuck spots in this page. Well, not needed because we already have so many pockets in this video, but just because it can. Alright, now I need a little larger, but oh wow, this is also nice to add in here. And then leave this for the white. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Let me first cut out this straight because I saw it was not straight. And now it is. See? So this I can use. This on the bottom is also not straight. So let me get that. Also a nice straight cut. Yep. See, and now I can use a nice white one on here. And now this can be a nice tuck spot. So I'm gonna only put 3 sides. Well, wait just a sec. This one can be a little bit more. Alright, put it on. Right here, and then I'm going to grab my white and I'm going to make sure that this has the right spot. First, this one stay away, 1-2 millimeters from the sides. Let's cut this one first. Yep, cool. Then I go to the bottom. See how short this can, and I adjust to go back, forward, back, in. This actually also folds in here, so why I would do so much trouble if this also, wait just a sec, why I do not do that earlier? Why make it myself that difficult if I can make it as easy as possible? Why not? Did I not think about that earlier? Yeah. But the glue was not dry just yet, so yeah, cool. I can draw the lines on here if I like, or I can leave it plain, just what you like doing. I think on this long piece I would love to add the lines again, just because it can be done and it's nice. I love it. I do love it. Alright, so, oh wait, just a little higher. Yep, here we go. I was just going under here. And that's not what we want. Now, yeah, I thought that too. Need something extra right here because I grab it loose. Now it's good. Yeah. See, it does not have to be that difficult. Nope, it's not. You can make it as difficult as you wish for yourself. Alright, and now we have a little spot right here where we can add something. Actually, I do like some more bright pieces, but I don't want to cut that up. So I think I will go with this one. Does not fit that well, so I don't. This one then. With the floral. Yeah. Yep, this one fits nice. Okay, now first cut right here. Yabbity doom. Bumpity bum. Here we go, making a extra mark, and then we can smooch the edges. Yeah. Bum. Here we go. Now it almost looks like this is as it's supposed to be, but it isn't. You saw that it wasn't, but I think it fits nicely. What do you say? And you still have a nice tuck spot where you can still add your picture on here, in here. Alright. Oh, whitey. So I don't know if I'm gonna add a full, but definitely one. Yep, gonna leave it like this. Or no, I'm not gonna leave it like that. It would be nice, I think, if you can now write something down here. What your picture is about, what you're putting in here. Yeah, cool. And I think when we do have so many nice spots for adding a nice decoration, like something flourish like this, and we have so many nice stuff we can use. So yeah, playtime, guys. Playtime. This is a smaller one. It goes on the left. That's better. And this one here. And then a bit of the flowers. Well, alright. See? Now, let me first start with this one because I like it. I like what I see right here on the edge. Okay. This one I like too. And then some flowers. Some flowers or whatever whatever you find to use. Yeah, and I think I just will go with this one because it's the perfect match or something. Yeah, I love it. Alright, so yeah, make it simple, guys. Just grab what you want. Make it simple as it can get. Just make your own collages. Here we go. Very nice, very nice. And make sure, of course, that you will not glue this. So now you can add a nice tag in here. You still can write something on here. So perfect. Yep, like it. So continuing on this side with, actually I do like some color coming back. This, why not? We should can use that. We can use that. Well, that is not a nice word, but I just, let me play a little first. I do not have that much to play with, but I don't want the white on the left side, so I think I'm gonna play with this and then these two or something like that, and then I have here a spot. I think something like that will do. Alright, so done. Yep, and that's this page. Alright, so again I used all my little bits and leftovers to create this one. I really like how this turns out, so I'm gonna leave this plain for adding a nice picture on here, or perhaps adding that on here. That's totally up to you. So let's go to this one, and I'm gonna use exactly the same method as this one. So I really like how this turns out. Cool. Okay, so let's see what's next. Next, I think I really like to use this one right on top. And you can make, you can make a little tuck spot right here where you can add a little note under if you like. I do like having little tuck spots, so I am gonna do that, but you don't have to exactly do that too. But if you like, then of course you can. So now if you have a little note, then you can put it behind there. Alright, continuing perhaps with this flower on the right side. Maybe it's too busy, maybe it can do, nope, it will fit, but I think it's not fitting to the papers, so that's a no-no. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep continuing looking for the right spot. to use here. What I also can do is all the little pieces that I have. Yeah, you know me, I do like to use every single piece that I have. I'm crazy, I know, but that's just how I like it. So why not? So I'm gonna start with the first one to cut this in the right position. Switch the edges and glue it on. Just like that. Use it. Use every single bit what you have. You know I love to do this. Perhaps you will hate it, but I think once you get used to do this, then you have no other, yeah, I don't know. I can't stop doing this. I just love this too much and I can't go throw papers away. I just love this way too much. Okay, now I can do this again. And I think I even can make another one for the top. Let's see. Guys, she's still nice and cozy in her sea. So I'm gonna start with one up. And then this one I can glue down right here. But I promise you, once she is totally awake and she is getting bored, or even I think I will start earlier, because yeah, the time is for me also nice already. And I do like to have some playtime with her as well. Not only for her, but only for me. Not only for her, but for me too, of course. I do like to play with her too. Okay, I think I will go for this one. What do you say? And this needs a little shorter too. Here we go, here we go. And then the bottom, I'm not going to use the complete space for the white. I'm not. This is also a nice spot to add just something like this or something, or a word. We have plenty of nice words also, so we still can use it. Yeah, I think I will go on this side further with flowers or something. What do you say? Which one? I think this one. Or shall we do this side? Oh my gosh, we have too much going on. I think this one fits better. This one. Yeah. Which size do we want to use then? Well, if I have 1 inch, that means 25, or then I have 4.5. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut 1 inch off. So So I have a nice spot right here on the left. Shame that it's black on the back, but that's okay. That's okay. I really wonder how long she will like it up here. Because yeah, now she's a puppy and of course she likes to be with me every minute, but I don't know if she's getting older, if she still wants to go upstairs with me. I have no clue. None of the dogs earlier did this. Go upstairs. So I have no clue. But yeah, perhaps she's getting, once she's getting used to it, then perhaps she do likes it more and more. But time will tell. I have no clue. I have no, it bothers me nothing at all to have her upstairs here. And as long as she is not annoying or anything, then of course, why not? I do see a lot of pictures coming by of people in their craft room with, well, for example, a cat on their table or on their lap or something. It feels really nice, and yeah, perhaps I have that too in the future. I have no clue. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But I definitely know that, gosh, she loves to cuddle. This breed, the Pomeranians, I have no clue how to pronounce that. Pomerian in Dutch. It's a Pomerian. For me it's a Pomerian. I will not pronounce that in English any longer. I can't. I can't. Alright, so that is the left side, pretty easy, but we have that tuck spot, which I love, so that's why I will not do too much on here. And yeah, we can add a nice little tag for that already to put in here. We also can glue, put this as a little book note. Oh gosh, you can do so much with papers. And then put this right here. First see how deep this is. Then cut this till the half of this. Then cut this off. And then you have a nice tuck spot with a nice extra piece right here. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Puppy power. Yeah, and then you can write something inside here, and you can add a picture. Super, super, super cool. Super cool. Yep. Alright, so let's put something on here. You can leave it plain, of course, and then add something on it, but you know me, I always like to use something nice, something with more, yeah, I don't know, something more. More is not less. You just can use anything what you like. Just see what you have and use it.